Hi everyone, and I just want to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers and especially to my new subscribers, but also the people that have continued to support my channel. And what I want to talk about today is how to be a more attractive person. So I'm not talking about physical appearance here. We all know that if we see someone who's handsome or attractive just by physical looks, we'll say, yeah, that's a 10, or, I don't do the rating thing, but because I think everyone's beautiful to someone and different ways. But generally, there's probably some people that will say, yeah, that's attractive. I'm talking about how to be attractive in terms of other ways of becoming attractive, because you can be the most gorgeous, handsome, beautiful person in the world. If you've got a certain personality or if you do certain traits, you can quickly become a turn off to anyone. And I've experienced that myself, not for me, but I've been on dates with people who initially you've got that physical attraction, but then you might meet them and it might just be something about the way they're rude to the waiter, or something about how they turn up, how they dress. I remember going on a date a number of years ago where I was really looking forward to this date. I'd been speaking to the person online for quite a while. I went out, I bought a dress, I had a lovely black dress, I had my heels, I did my makeup, I thought really hard about my hair and everything. This guy turns up in jeans and a t-shirt stained all over with paint. I don't know what he'd been doing, if he'd been decorating and stuff. And fair enough, people were saying he might have come straight from work. It's about effort. I'm there all done up, wearing my black dress, looking really good, and you're coming in a stained t-shirt, and it just put me off because it just made me think, what do you think about this date then? You're not really making the effort, or you don't value the date enough to just go home and get changed. I'd rather he would have been late. But anyway, let's get to the point. There are lots of common traits that I feel can make a person become more attractive. And the first one is someone who's attentive, a good listener, and also complimentary. So how many times do you feel that you as a person give a compliment to another person? We all love to hear compliments, we love to receive them. So if you can just turn that into something that you do regularly, it will make you instantly more attractive. Also, being attentive means that you are actually listening to someone. People love attention. It doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're a child or an adult. If someone gives us their undivided attention when we're speaking to them, we instantly feel a connection to that person. We feel that, we're being listened to here. They really care about me. So you can work on that. The second thing is to be more agreeable. Stop being a moaning, complaining, whinging, whiny person. It doesn't matter how good looking you are, as I said, it doesn't matter how physically attractive you are. If you moan, complain, and you just see the world in a really negative way, it's going to put everyone off. And it's going to not make you be less attractive. It's just going to make you be less appealing in general, because we can all see the good in certain things. And it doesn't mean you have to be like really overly positive about stuff. And it doesn't mean that you never ever complain about anything. But there are certain people that just... they just find something to complain about. If it's too hot, they're complaining that, the heat is too much. Then when it's winter, they're complaining that it's too cold and their heating bill has gone up. And then when they're having to queue, they're complaining that they're having to wait in a queue. And then when they have to pay for parking, there's certain people that they will always find something to complain about. It's not really an attractive quality to have. So it's about recognising that if you can sometimes see the good in things and be a bit more positive and a bit more balanced, then that's a good attractive trait to have. Number 3 is confidence. How you dress, how you carry yourself, your body language is a massive clue to people. When you walk into a party, or you walk down the street, or you go into a meeting, or wherever you are, the first thing people will notice is your body language. If you're always with your head down, I've seen people, it's so amazing when you're driving around or walking around. I walk around without my phone. My phone's usually in my bag, but I can't even imagine why anyone would be texting and walking at the same time, because you're not going to see where you're going. You're having to look down at your phone to do it. It doesn't make any sense anyway. Why don't you just stop somewhere, text what you're saying, and then carry on walking? Walking requires you to look forward. And I've seen people bang into lampposts. I've seen people who just are not aware of their surroundings. Confidence means your body language, the way you carry yourself, it automatically makes you more attractive. People want, when you walk into the room, you know, your presence is, I'm here, I'm present, this is me, this is who I am, and it makes you instantly more attractive. Number 4 is to speak your mind. A lot of people are fearful of having opinions. They feel if I'm too opinionated, if I speak out too much, then people are going to, you know, feel that I'm this type of person. Don't be worrying about labels. When I started this YouTube channel years ago, it's only been about 2 or 3 years, people were saying, don't talk about topics like suicide, don't talk about debt, or don't talk about, no one's going to tune into your channel because you're talking about really negative types of stuff. You know, it's not about doing what everyone else does. If this is what I'm passionate about or what I relate to, then that's what I'm going to talk about. It's being my authentic self to talk about these types of topics. So always speak your mind, always be yourself. It does make you more attractive because it's real. There's no point pretending that you don't have opinions, or there's no point pretending that you are a certain type of person just because you feel you'll fit in somewhere. It's always better to be yourself. If people like you for it, that's fine. If they don't, then that's fine as well. Number 5 is effort, going out of your way for others. People will regard someone as a kind person if they go beyond the norm. It's not about just doing what everyone else does. Sometimes it's about going beyond that. And for me, effort is a massive quality. If I'm in a relationship with someone, if they lack effort, now I'm not saying on Valentine's Day or my birthday or Christmas they have to go out and buy expensive gifts. I'm not even into expensive material things anyway. The effort for me would rather be that they create a card for me because they can't probably get to the shops on time, or they'll buy something which they know is really important to me. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but they've listened to a conversation I had a year ago where I said I would like this particular thing, and then on my birthday they've got it for me. That shows effort and going beyond, rather than last minute pop into some petrol station and buying the usual boring flowers and chocolates. I can buy them myself. Do you know what I mean? And also that shows a lack of creativity to just buy someone chocolates and flowers, you know, which every other person in the world tends to buy for people. The final thing is to be consistent in your character. You cannot be attractive if you are constantly changing who you are. No one knows from one day to the next. One minute you're this bubbly, happy person, next minute you're in a mood. It doesn't mean that you can't experience changes in who you are, because you will, not just hormonally and if whatever's going on in the day, but people need to know this is consistently who this person is, so your character shouldn't change. I had this discussion on Facebook the other day. It was a relationship group, and the man was saying that men are becoming less gentlemanly or chivalrous because women are not allowing them to be that way. And I said to the man, if you are a gentleman at heart, then it means that even if lots of other women are not like receiving that, you won't change. You will still be a gentleman. That's your character. That's who you are. So that shouldn't change because some women don't accept it. You should still be a gentleman. You know, you can be influenced by other people, but this is what I'm trying to say. An attractive person, their character is, that's who they are. You know they're reliable. You know that this is the person who you can talk to when you need them. You know that if they say they're going to be somewhere, they're going to be there. That is attractive because it means you can depend on that person. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think of some of the things that I've mentioned? Please leave your comments. Let me know what you think of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you found it useful, and share it if you feel that someone else would like to hear it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.